Welcome, everyone, to this week's In Service to the Heart. I'm so thankful for your presence. And today, just a few minutes ago, and tuning in around today's inspiration, two significant ones came up. One is around time, and one is around love. So, we're going to see how they want to weave together. So, we'll first start by allowing ourselves to really land in our seat, inviting the breath to be moved freely through the front and the back of the heart. Just take a moment to welcome all of your personal energy to this moment, this experience, this body, this life. Just by breathing and feeling yourself welcome all parts of you, welcome personal energy, welcome especially from any activity of life, from the dream time of the previous evening, just welcoming from all dimensions, all places, all spaces, and feeling yourself really land with your breath and lengthen down into letting go into your hips, your base, feeling what's beneath you and what's behind you. So noticing that for this time, this here and now, it's an opportunity to let go, to unfurl your fingers, literally and metaphorically, to let go of anything that you're holding, carrying, grasping, and to be utterly present for this particular experience. And so breathing into the front and the back of the heart as we attune to the invitation of slowing down. Feeling first a slowing down and a lengthening of the breath. A slowing down and a lengthening of the nerve strands. A slowing down and a lengthening of your spine. A slowing down and a lengthening of all circulating fluids. A slowing down and an expansion of all the energy bodies to allow everything to slow, 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 coming to rest at this moment, this opening of sacred pause, to live into the space in between that which we were doing before and what we get to do after. A slowing down and a pause of that which we are thinking and feeling, and letting our full energy catch up and land with us. Allowing all the chemicals in the body to slow and lengthen. And to notice maybe how much we're running ahead of our own thoughts or our own intentions, our own energy, our own soul, and to allow it to catch up, letting our human self not outrun or outpace the rest of our wholeness, the rest of our full being. So feeling the invitation now to synchronize with all parts of ourself, known and unknown, seen and unseen, physical and energetic, to allow synchronization to open floodgates of resourcing, life force, energy, truth, consciousness. To feel and embody and live as wholeness, whole beingness. And resting in this moment of time out of time, space out of space. Attuning to a rhythmic pace that feels so good to your own self. So, like we're observing, looking into the realm of time from this still point, this sacred pause. Just notice first what stone time might feel like. What does autumnal time, the rhythm, the pace of this season we're stretching into, what does autumnal time feel like? For curiosity and contrast, what does human time feel like? The pace of the modern world, knowing not all human time is modern time. So let's call it modern time. What does modern world time feel like? What about ancestral time? What does the time of our earth-based ancestors feel like? And what about oceanic time? What does oceanic time feel like? The rhythm and the time of the ocean. And maybe it's different in different places and spaces. So feel with curiosity. What does oceanic time feel like? What about whale time? Elephant time. What does the pace and the rhythm of the elephant people feel like? hummingbird time. Notice what you notice in this exploration about the construct of time itself. Feel again into stone time. And then letting go into the fields of no time. Letting go, sinking into the atmosphere of being, of the soul that is not bound by the constraints or construct of time or space. What does no time feel like? And so breathing into the field of no time, allowing it to permeate and inform, and notice that time is a choice. Construct of the human third dimensional realm. And that in the living truth of ever evolving consciousness, it is not bound, or it's not bound by time. Sourcing from the timelessness itself, I recognize and recognize to the truth of all needs are met. Each one is sourced by the infinite field of the timeless itself, and that it is all powered as love. And so feeling the relationship, feeling the experience of out of time, no time, timeless, as an immersion in the frequency of love, intelligence, love, consciousness, love, absolute, love, unconditional. And so I realize the truth of each one is the very representation of love itself, not bound by time or space or human law, but utterly boundless. It is edgeless. It is open. It is flowing, and it is knowing itself as each one's life, as their body, as their whole being. And we let it pour forth to inform, move from energy into form, to elevate and uplift every aspect of being, to allow right here, right now, a deepened elevation and upgrading of every aspect of this incarnation to be as timeless, to be as love, to be as consciousness itself, knowing itself. How good it is. How glad I am to celebrate this radiant outpicturing as love, as no time, as no space, as whole beingness, synchronizing in this field, not bound by any constraints whatsoever of our human experience. It is so very good. And so we let it be. And we know it is done. I give thanks for the truth that each one is indeed blessed and the blessing, and to allow the path of the blessing to unfurl, to go before, and make the way clear for this day, for this week, for this month, for this year, for this life, to let it be ever flowing forward in all directions, where there's only all. And we allow this realization of truth, this knowingness of the blessing each one is, to go backwards and forwards throughout time and no time. So it is ever present, ever radiant, ever expressing as each one, here, now, and always. And so it is. And so it is. And so it